I'm gonna go ahead and start this video off by saying that if you're weak-willed and you're not determined and you're not passionate, you might want to go do something else. Let's get into the video. This video is going to be a continuation and expansion from my last video, 5 secrets of how to grow your stream. Okay, now this video is going to focus more on the YouTube aspect of things, but these same 5 secrets can be applied to any type of social media or your YouTube channel. Number 1 is going to be create your own brand and be innovative. And what that means is stop doing what everyone else is doing, because that shit's already been done and it's boring. Create your own brand and go out there and do it in your way, because the reality of the situation is if they wanted Taco Bell, they get Taco Bell. You need to be something new. You can't be Taco Bell. If you try to be Taco Bell, you're just going to be a knockoff and everybody's going to compare you to Taco Bell. And the reality of the situation is if they want Taco Bell, they just go to Taco Bell. Stop copying other people. Number 2, I need you guys to really analyze the community that you're trying to get into. And what I mean by that, let's just say you guys are trying to be a part of, let's say, the Fortnite community. I mean, let's be honest, the Fortnite community is probably one of the largest, okay? It's the largest and most established at this point. It used to be Call of Duty, okay? So if you get involved in the Fortnite community, let's just say you're streaming. Okay, I think I talked about this in my last video, so if you haven't seen that already, go ahead and check it out. The link will be down in the description, and I will also have a time card, or I'll have the clicky thing at the end of the video so you can click on the video, so you can go check those out as well. Basically on Twitch, the way it works is if you are streaming Fortnite, 300 followers, okay, and someone with, let's say, 30,000 followers is also streaming at the same exact time as you, they are going to be prioritized over you. Because why? Because they bring in more people on Twitch to watch, and they've probably been doing it for a lot longer of a time than you have, so they've perfected this skill of streaming to a point to where they can keep people engaged for longer. And Twitch cares about that, because more people on their site for longer equals more people watching potential ads, which ads equal money. It's simple. They are going to prioritize the bigger streamers over you. They're going to be at the top of the list. You're going to be at the bottom. So make sure you get involved in a smaller community. Let's just say go find a smaller, well-known game. Okay, a smaller, well-known game where there's not as many people streaming. You have less competition. If you're a fish and there's a lot of sharks, the sharks are going to eat you. Okay, that's why I stated in the beginning of this video, if you're weak, you need to find a different platform. The same can be applied to YouTube. There's a lot of people on YouTube that have been doing this for way longer, and they've perfected this skill. Okay, you got to figure it out. You got to figure out ways to still be able to eat, and it's not going to be by fighting the big sharks. Guys, I'm sorry. Like I got some pink eye. My little boy has pink eye, and he gave it to me. So like if my eye looks weird, or if I'm winking at you, it's not because I'm winking at you, it's because my eye is a little bit bothersome. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. And if you haven't hit the notification bell, go ahead and do that as well. And hey, go ahead and share this video with your friends if you think they would find this interesting. If not, just tell me right down in the comment section, yo bro, you're not that interesting. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Trust me, I've heard worse. Getting into number 3, we're gonna be talking about time. So let me elaborate on that a little bit. And once again, I'm going to be very blunt. YouTube and any social media that you get into is not a quick path to the top, okay? We are talking about a place that has been established, i.e. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, for a while now, okay? So everybody knows about those platforms. It's nothing new. So it's not like you've caught the wave before the wave's big, okay? You're at the tip top of the wave, and if another social media platform comes up at this point and you've already gotten into YouTube and started to learn the way that this stuff works, you actually have some great timing here, because if that social media platform is valuable to people and you've learned how to work, the tech side a little bit, and you can see trends, you might be able to hop on that social media platform. Now, it could be a big bust. It could go somewhere. That's why a lot of people like to talk about Mixer and Twitch. Mixer could be the next Twitch. It could overtake Twitch. It just depends on the changes that company makes versus Twitch. So The point is, you're going to have to put a lot of time in. You are at the top of the wave. This ship has sailed and you have a lot of competition. All of you people out there that are complaining and whining and bitching because people don't watch your videos, dude, shut up. Every YouTuber out there had to go through this. Like, it is literally, you literally have the tools to know if your videos are doing good or bad. For example, let's just say your numbers are low. Let's say you don't have a lot of views, or let's say you don't have a lot of watch time, or let's just say you don't have good click-through rate. Okay, all of those numbers generally point to something. Like, for example, if your click-through rate is low, that means people see your thumbnail and people see your title and it's either uninteresting or it doesn't intrigue them, so they're not going to click on your video. Let's say the click-through rate is really high, but people don't watch for a long time. Then you're boring as fuck. Let's be honest. And you need to change the way that you deliver the information in your videos so that people want to watch longer or are interested for longer periods of time. And that is a skill. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I'm even close to perfect. I'm just saying that it is a skill that has to be groomed, and that takes time. Okay, time is the key here. So if you jumped into YouTube and you're like, yo, this is gonna go quick, you've got the wrong impression. It's not quick by any means. So also, back to time. If you aren't ready to put in at least, let's just go ahead and say at least, in the beginning, let's just say the first couple of weeks, 5 hours a day, okay, we're talking 5 hours a day of learning, just learning. We're not even talking about making videos yet. We're just talking about learning the stuff that is necessary to get onto YouTube or Twitch so that your content can be up to the level that it's at now. Like, maybe if you jumped on YouTube back when it was first out, and like, what was it? I don't even know when it came out. Back in the late 2006, maybe a little bit sooner, or maybe later than that. I don't know. But back then, the quality of the content wasn't up here. Now it is. Okay, it was probably down here. So the amount of stuff that you had to learn to compete was much less. Let's just be honest, it was much less. Now there's so much that you have to learn. So the first couple of weeks, you're just going to be spending time learning how to make thumbnails, learning how to make titles. These are always going to be ongoing things as well. You're always going to be working on it and trying to improve these things. Learning how to edit videos, learning how to capture audio, learning how to capture gameplay. So those are just 5 things that you're going to have to learn how to do, and I'm also going to make a video on those 5 things, giving my tips and tricks on how to improve at those as well. It takes a lot of time out of your day, and if you work a 9 to 5 like me, which most people do, or some of the big YouTubers even still do, because YouTube is not a consistent, you're going to need to put a lot of time in. And what that also means is you're going to need to make sacrifice. That means you're going to have to sacrifice going out with your friends. It means you're going to have to sacrifice your family if you have a family. It means you're going to have to sacrifice your girlfriend, or it means you're going to have to sacrifice a lot of things. You're going to even have to sacrifice some sleep if you work a 9 to 5 job. If you are a high schooler, or you still live with your parents and you get out of school at 3 o'clock, you have a severe advantage. And if you are going to get into YouTube, it's still going to take a lot of time. But the amount of time that you have allotted to you, even though you may think you don't have that much time, you actually do. Okay, once you get into adulthood and you actually have real responsibilities, you have far more time than an adult. Every morning we wake up, we get better. That is who I am. That's what I want you guys to be. Push yourselves to be the best version of yourself every single day, okay? Like, it doesn't matter what it is, do the best you can. Make sure, if you haven't seen my other 5 secrets on how to grow a stream, go check it out. It's going to be down in the description. And it's also going to be at the end of the video on the right side at the bottom. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment down below. And hey, I appreciate every one of you guys. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. Peace out, guys, from Puapu. I hope you guys have a nice day.